નમસ્કાર વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, કિશોર ગજેરા યુટ્યુબ ચેનલમાં આપ સૌનું સ્વાગત છે. આપણે અભ્યાસ કરી રહ્યા છીએ રેશિયો એનાલિસિસ, એનો એક્ઝામ્પલ નંબર 19. Salonic Company Limited gives you the following information for the year 2021. Adjusted purchase is 67% of total sale. Adjusted purchase means cost of goods sold. કોઈ જગ્યાએ લખી રાખજો કે adjusted purchase is equal to cost of goods sold. 67% of the sale. So 33% is the gross profit percentage કહેવાય. Net profit after 60% taxation 5 lakh after tax. Opening stock 3,70,000, closing stock 3 lakh. એના ઉપરથી એવરેજ સ્ટોક મળી જાય. Equity share capital 20 lakh, 10% preference share capital 10 lakh, 10% debenture 3 lakh, 10% long term loan 2 lakh. A debenture and loan both are long term liabilities. Retained earnings means reserve and surplus, current assets, fixed assets, fictitious assets. બધી જ વસ્તુ ડાયરેક્ટ આપી દીધી છે. Additional information number 1, credit sale are 3/5 of the total sale. Total sale ના 3/5 credit sale છે. Second, debtors and bills receivable are 33/1/3% of current assets. Current assets ના 33.33% એ bills receivable and debtors છે. Third, stock turnover ratio is 10 times. અહીંથી એક્ઝામ્પલ શરૂ થાય. સ્ટોક ટર્નઓવર રેશિયો ઉપર તમે એવરેજ સ્ટોક મૂકો એની અંદર એટલે તમને કોસ્ટ ઓફ ગુડ્સ સોલ્ડ મળે, એના ઉપરથી સેલ મળે. Calculate the following ratios. First of all, net profit ratio. Formula net profit upon sale into 100. અહીંયા સેલ આપ્યો નથી તો first of all એવરેજ સ્ટોક ફાઇન્ડ કરી અને આ સ્ટોક ટર્નઓવર રેશિયો ની અંદર મૂકો એટલે કોસ્ટ ઓફ ગુડ્સ સોલ્ડ મળે, એના ઉપરથી સેલ મળે. ધ્યાન આપજો. ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ એવરેજ સ્ટોક, ઓપનિંગ સ્ટોક પ્લસ ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોક upon 2. ઓપનિંગ સ્ટોક 3,70,000 plus closing stock 3 lakh upon 2 is equal to 3,35,000. Stock turnover 10 times, cost of goods sold suppose X, average stock 3,35,000. 10 into 3,35,000 is equal to X. X is equal to 33,50,000. It is called cost of goods sold. અહીંયા સેલ્સમાં સ્ટેપ મૂકીએ કે cost of goods sold 67% when sales 100%. If cost of goods sold 33,50,000, what is the sales? Sales is 50 lakh. Sales 50 lakh. And profit after tax is 5 lakh. So your net profit 5 lakh upon sales 50 lakh into 100 is equal to 10%. આવી રીતે net profit ratio find કરાશે 10%. After that operating ratio, cost of goods sold 33,50,000 plus operating expenses find करिए upon sales into 100, sales 50 lakh into 100. तो operating expenses કઈ રીતે મળશે કે gross profit માંથી profit before interest and tax minus કરો તો એના માટે gross profit find કરવો પડશે, એના માટે profit before interest and tax find કરવો પડશે. તમને profit આપ્યો છે, profit after tax 5 lakh. तो એમાં ટેક્સ પ્લસ કરીએ. જો બરાબર ધ્યાન આપજો. સપોઝ પ્રોફિટ ઇઝ 100. સપોઝ પ્રોફિટ ઇઝ 100 માઈનસ ટેક્સ. ટેક્સ રેટ અહીંયા તમને આપ્યો છે 60%. રેટ ઓફ ટેક્સ આપ્યો છે 60%. 40 is the net profit NP. આ જે છે 5 lakh એ નેટ પ્રોફિટ છે 40% લેખે. તો આનાથી સ્ટેપ શરૂ કરાય કે નેટ પ્રોફિટ 40 when tax is 60 tax. If net profit 5 lakh, what is the tax? And the tax is 7,50,000. 12,50,000 is the profit before tax plus interest. जो इंटरेस्ट डिबेंचर ઉપર અને લોંગ ટર્મ લોન પર ગણવાનું. डिबेंचर 3 લાખ into 10% means 30,000 plus loan 2 lakh into 10% is equal to 20,000. 50,000 is the interest, 13 lakh is the PBIT, profit before interest and tax. Gross profit, sales minus cost of sales. Sales है अपने पास 50 lakh minus cost of sale 33,50,000. Gross profit is $16,50,000. Okay. Operating expenses, gross profit 16,50,000 minus PBIT 13 lakh is equal to 3,50,000. 3,50,000 is the operating expenses. जो ये 3,50,000 की operating expenses, तो operating expenses operating ratio मतलब 74%. Return on capital employed is equal to profit before interest and tax 13 lakh upon capital employed into 100. तो capital employed find करिए. Capital, both capital, preference and equity, plus reserve plus long term liability minus fictitious assets. Equity and preference share capital 20 and 10 is equal to 30 lakh plus reserve, retained earnings 5 lakh plus long term liability, debenture and long term loan 3 lakh and 2 lakh 5 lakh minus fictitious assets 1 lakh. 40 lakh minus 1 lakh is equal to 39 lakh. 39 lakh. 13 lakh upon 39 lakh into 100 is equal to 33.33%. ये बराबर ध्यान रखो. Number 3, return on capital employed. Number 4, return on shareholders fund. Number 5, return on equity shareholders fund. तो capital employed ની અંદર આ long term liability પણ આવશે. જ્યારે shareholders fund આવશે ત્યારે only capital, reserve and minus fictitious assets, मतलब એમાં long term liability નહીં આવે. પછી જ્યારે equity shareholders fund આવશે ત્યારે only for equity share capital, not preference share capital. એટલે અહીંયા preference share capital પણ નહીં આવે. Net profit means 5 lakh upon shareholders fund. Shareholders fund means capital 30 lakh, equity and preference both, plus reserve 5 lakh minus fictitious asset 1 lakh is equal to 34 lakh. 5 lakh upon 34 lakh into 100 is equal to 14.7%. Return on equity shareholders fund is equal to net profit upon preference dividend upon equity net profit minus preference dividend upon equity shareholders fund. Net profit 5 lakh minus preference dividend. Preference share capital is 10%, 10 lakh is equal to 1 lakh upon equity shareholders fund. Yeah, equity shareholders fund ની formula છે equity share capital plus reserve minus fictitious assets. Equity share capital is 20 lakh plus reserve 5 lakh minus fictitious assets 1 lakh is equal to 24 lakh. 4 lakh upon 24 lakh into 100, 16.67%. Finally, debtors ratio, debtors plus bills receivable upon credit sale into 360. First of all, credit sale, total sale 50 lakh into 3 by 5th is the credit sale. આવું તમને કીધું છે કે credit sale 3 by 5th એક નંબરમાં એડિશનલ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન માં કીધું છે એટલે 30 lakh is the credit sale. And debtors and bills receivable, number 2, debtors and bills receivable are 33.33% of current assets. Current assets are 15 lakh into 33.33% is equal to 5 lakh. Both are 5 lakh upon credit sale 30 lakh into 360 is equal to 60 days. Thank you very much, friends.